What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap with WrestlePalooza this weekend. Monday Night Raw kicked off with a bang in John Cena's hometown, and the GOAT delivered a great promo about how he's not going to take any challenge from Brock Lesnar lightly, but he's definitely not going to back down, thanking the fans, thanking his family who was in attendance, and even some of his old college football teammates. It was just great to hear from Cena, and just admiring that hustle, loyalty, respect motto that he's been about for the last 20 plus years. What did you think about the show, Matthew?
So I tuned in at 7:30. I totally forgot the show started at 7. I thought it was 7:30, so I was 30 minutes late. And well, of course, who had to open it? Cena did. So he's basically not quitting. He's not backing down. Lesnar founded Suplex City, but you know what? John Cena's going to give it all. He's warning Lesnar. The ending of a chapter to John Cena. One more time, home, meaning Springfield, because that's where Cena went to college, and the crowd was here for it. I'm not ready
Absolutely,
for Cena's
man.
retirement. I'm not ready. But they move forward here. Lyra, Valkyria, and who is it? Roxanne Perez this week. Interesting match. Raquel Rodriguez was barred from ringside here.
Yeah, after creating a distraction, it actually backfired when
Yeah.
Roxanne went for a roll-up pin. The distraction cost her. Long story short, Lyra hit the Nightwing for the win. For Roxanne to come face to face with her, creating a distraction for Raquel to make her way back to the ring. Wouldn't you know it? Who comes? Lyra's old friend Bayley. And we keep seeing this
Mm,
weird side by side from Bayley, good guy, bad guy. She gave Lyra a look, clearing out the ring, and then just hugging everybody
yeah.
ringside. Joe Tess, Corey Graves, the security guard. It was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, and this wasn't the only thing we saw of Bayley tonight. Of her backstage earlier with Lyra interrupting whatever she had going on in a locker room. We're getting like a two-faced Bayley. I'm here for it, dude. Kind of like what is it, McFoley or Mankind? Some good stuff. And honestly, at first I was like, "Hey, I'm not sure if I'm here for this, but I think I am." Right?
Yeah, dude, what I was here for next was Kofi Kingston taking
Mm.
on Penta.
So the New Day rivalry here,
Oh boy, it just keeps going.
interesting stuff here from Grayson Waller. What the frig are they doing with him in the New Day? But I think every time Kofi Kingston's in the ring, he can deliver something special. Penta, he's just I don't know, man. This dude's got it. New Day sucks chance. Just ring down from Springfield this week on Raw. Back and forth. Penta knocks Woods off of the apron here. And Corey Graves kind of threw out there that he thinks Woods kind of re-aggravated his neck injury. So that was a key factor here. But Penta defeats Kofi Kingston with a Mexican Destroyer. Every time he does that, it looks like it's insane how he can pull it off perfectly every week. Those Mexican Destroyers they're wild, but he pulls it off like it's a piece of cake.
Like it's nothing, man. And that's why
Right.
Xavier Woods is trying to get it banned, man. It looks so vicious. Them trying to get those signatures on their pamphlet, saying they have over 20,000 signatures. I don't think so, but it is comedy gold. I don't mind Grayson Waller what he's doing, but speaking of that, we then cut backstage Byron Saxton interviewing Dominic Mysterio about his newfound friendship with El Grande Americano, allowing him to pick up that El Campeon being the Intercontinental Championship and now a double champion. And all of a sudden, we hurry backstage to Xavier Woods just smashing Penta with a chair. The War Raiders coming to the rescue, but
Yeah. So
this
it's far
feud is
from
far
over,
from
but
over.
now we see we got the War Raiders in here, so we're getting them on some TV. Good stuff here. And next, CM Punk and AJ Lee face to face with Rollins and Lynch.
Oh boy.
As Seth and Becky come out first, followed up by CM Punk and AJ Lee. Keynote here: Punk came out and not only introduced himself, but he introduced himself as AJ's husband.
It was great.
It was good stuff. Becky Lynch, she held her own on the mic, but I think AJ Lee and Punk stuck it to them tonight. But it was bittersweet in the end here as Rollins is looking for Becky to fight back at AJ Lee, who slaps Rollins in the face, I believe this was, and Becky steps out of the ring scared. as Rollins is, looking at her like, you're supposed to help. And what ended up happening, this caused some type of like distraction here with CM Punk, and Becky Lynch hit AJ Lee from the back like a coward does.
Manhandle
They
slam. That's
played it
what she
off very,
did.
very well. A manhandle slam, and Seth and Becky walk into the moonlight.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was actually good stuff, and it kind of swerved me at the last second, but you could tell that was what they were meaning to do the whole time. And it's just Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch shenanigans.
Can we talk about shenanigans next? We
Oh
had
boy.
El Grande Americano taking on Dragon Lee. Great back and forth match. Dragon Lee really showing that he can hang with pretty much anybody in the ring. But let's get to the good stuff here. We had not one, not two, but three El
Yeah,
Grande
three.
Americanos. AJ Styles tried to come out and make the rescue to help Dragon Lee. Not enough with El Grande Americano. I'm going to say the larger El Grande picking up the win over Dragon Lee.
AJ Styles, man, did the crowd like when he came out? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
What are they doing with this Grande Americano stuff? Who are these other three masked men? Where are we going with this? Like, I would think one of them would probably be, you know, unmasked by now. But if they want to prolong it, I guess go for it. It's entertaining, but it's getting to a point where it's like, let's stop repeating the same thing every week. That's just
I'm,
me.
I'm with you, man.
Uh,
I really am. Let's
this,
talk
this
about this
this is
next.
some fresh stuff we got next.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to
take it
talk about
away.
it. Kairi Sane and Stephanie Vaquer. Kairi Sane is just escaping Stephanie, who was really, I think, showing more of the dominance this week. And she rallied with I think it's called a dragon screw leg whip.
Yeah, and the Devil's Kiss, man, to pick up the win.
Yeah. I mean, Asuka comes out, it gets a little ugly.
Yeah, we
Um,
see EO and Stephanie have a face-off for their match coming up.
100%. All right, brother. That was solid. What do we got next here?
I think we're at our main event, actually.
Mm, I'm so pissed, to be honest with you, that I missed the first 30 minutes. Last segment here, this main event, it was good, but I hate to say it, bro. It's the same thing every week.
Yep.
LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Who gets the win here? Of course, we get Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. And I think it's just the same thing every week. But Jey Uso comes out and kind of helps make the save as B&B. What do they call them? B&B security?
Yeah, that's what I call him.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They're attacking on Jimmy and LA Knight. So not only Jey makes a save, but there was a moment where LA Knight had a steel chair in the ring, and it looked like he was going to hit, I think it was Jey Uso. And he threw the steel chair down. Good storytelling here, nonetheless. And as Jey Uso turned his back, LA Knight hits him with a BFT. So I don't think that's a heel turn for LA Knight. I think what you said earlier to me was kind of them going back and forth on each other.
Just one up in each other, yeah.
Who can get, the last punch, right? So I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to drag it out for a little bit longer, especially come WrestlePalooza, a tag match. I believe we're getting.
Yes.
I'm not 100% sure who's in it.
It's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker taking
Yeah.
on Jimmy and Jay.
Yeah. So are we going to get an LA Knight interaction in here? Or are they going to keep him out of the mix? Are we going to get a Jey Uso heel turn, or are they going to just, keep him face? So there's definitely a lot going on, and I'm curious to see what they're going to do about it. But, yeah, man, that was a solid show for Springfield, Mass this week.
Yeah, you can say that again. I know you and I were both hoping that Cena was LA Knight's mystery opponent, but Triple H is keeping us on our toes heading into the first pay-per-view on ESPN, WrestlePalooza. Excited for this weekend. Looks like it's going to be a great card that's stacking up. Let us know what you guys thought about John Cena's retirement stop in Springfield, Mass. Always like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out. This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.